Bonjour Compadres, and welcome back to another video. A new type of video, actually. So, essentially, this is a podcast kind of video, if you want to call it that way. And going to be doing a collaboration with my fellow YouTube friend, right here.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a VTuber slash YouTuber. It's great to be here.
Yep, and it's really exciting to collaborate with other YouTubers. It's actually the first time I'm collaborating with someone ever in the history of my YouTube channel. So, what are we going to be discussing today, Brian?
So, we're going to be discussing the Mario movie. Context, I've already watched the Mario movie. Joey has not. And we're going to be answering some questions he has and some questions you guys might have about it. So, that's going to be a fun time. So, let's get into it.
Alright, perfect. So, to start it off, let's start positive, because I like to preach about positive mental attitude here. So, what was your favorite part or scene about this movie?
So, I don't really have a favorite scene. I really enjoyed the Easter eggs and small, musical things. It was very cool. I'm playing Mario for a few years to see, all the orchestrated themes played throughout, with, a full band orchestra. It was very cool. And you could see, some little things you'd see in one of the scenes. It says World 1-2, which is really cool.
That is
And you can
actually...
also see, Mario locations in the background. There was... in a quick flash scene, there was Sand Kingdom. There was New Donk, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It was a very cool thing to see.
Wow. Yeah, so I actually know that there are references to older Mario games. So I believe in the Donkey Kong scene, that was a throwback to the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong arcade game back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So I like doing throwbacks and small references to other games, really I guess do favor to the fans, which I find is really good. It's those little details that really add up to make this movie really enjoyable as it is. Because from what I've seen from all the statistics and all that kind of stuff, the movie's been performing really well, actually really well. It's top hit all around, and I like how yeah, it's incredible. It's just
sorry.
No, I'll cut this out. Watch. I'll move on. I also like the one scene has the intro scene where it's Mario and Luigi fixing stuff and in their van. I think that was a throwback to the original Mario show, Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I don't know if you caught that. Yeah. So anything else you want to add to that? Is there any other references that you want to mention?
Yeah, so one thing about the performance of the movie, when I watched it, full candid thing here, it was an 8, 9 out of 10. It wasn't a perfect movie. It was honestly a bit short. It's an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. It's a bit short compared to longer movies, but it was a very enjoyable time. I was smiling the whole time. It was really fun.
Yeah, I've heard that complaints is just I feel it's too short, and that certain characters I feel could be developed more. Certain characters should be getting more time on screen to be more developed. Because I feel there are certain parts of the movie that I've at least heard, characters were introduced and they're given brief backgrounds, but they weren't as developed.
Oh yeah, 100%. That happened a lot. It was a problem with it be introduced and then immediately solved. It was.
Yeah, exactly. I feel if they maybe gave it another 30 minutes, they could have made it more I guess story based, have a bigger more enjoyable story. Yeah, exactly. A more.
It also really expanded the lore of everything. A few things that I really didn't know. You eat the mushroom. For power ups, you eat it.
Yeah.
You eat the mushroom.
Yeah, usually Mario would touch it.
And then Peach is actually given a backstory. I don't know if this is all canonical, but Peach is given a real backstory. It's kind of cool. But it's a very cool experience.
Yeah, I mean, usually in Mario games, if you guys don't know, they just touch the fire flower, touch a mushroom, and they go bigger or get the firepower. And I actually didn't know that Peach was given a background in the movie. I found that really interesting. Also in the movie, even in the trailers as well, Peach is portrayed as a more independent kind of person, not a damsel in distress, if you know what I mean, right? She's not always crying for help from Mario. I feel she's always just ready to fight, always ready to stand on her own ground. And I know that
she is I don't think she wears the dress for more than like 20 seconds. Like she's always done like a combat outfit.
Yeah,
Like not like she's always like a outfit similar to like her like Mario racing games, where
yeah,
she's like in like the jumpsuit or in like a yeah.
yeah,
So
like the
that's
jump shoot, action shoot, yeah, shoot, action shoot suit. I can't speak today, but anyway, yeah. I mean, also like Peach is the one who trains Mario, which I find is like really fascinating. Like
yes.
it's actually kind of cool. Like Peach, like now is like the one helping Mario out so he can defeat Bowser. But I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
know that eventually in the movie that she does get captured by Bowser. But I feel like she gets captured, but it's in like a more reasonable way, if you want to call it that way. Because like usually she
Yes.
just like gets like captured like out of nowhere, like for like some stupid reason. And
Yeah.
but this time it was like different. Like it's more like reasonable, if you want to call it that way.
If I can go into that, if you don't mind, Joey.
Yeah, yeah, go
Um.
for it.
So I'd like to talk about like the capture thing. It actually goes into like the wedding side of like Mario Odyssey.
Oh yeah,
Like it like actually goes into like a wedding stuff. And I don't know if you've heard the song Peaches.
oh yeah. I've seen
I
the
don't know
YouTube
if
video. It's like Jack
you've
Black
seen it.
singing it.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, that song! It's like they could have made it terrible, but oh bro, that song is actually pretty good.
I know.
That song is pretty good. Watch that song.
I watched the video to the song actually.
Yeah.
I already immediately noticed the part where like Jack Black or Bowser. Jack Black is the person who portrays Bowser, by the way. Where he's just like, our guy can really make or something like about like
So
love
yeah,
can
you know, love can really make a guy come out of his shell.
exactly, yeah, and he has like the
Uh,
the whole like tuxedo from Mario Odyssey. Like
He also uses
again,
like the hat with the punching gloves
yeah, I know it's so
that
amazing.
appears.
That's actually so cool. Again,
Mhm.
I feel like it's like those little details from like every single Mario game that really add up. Especially Odyssey. I feel like taking like a lot from Odyssey, like a lot of
Yeah.
inspiration from Odyssey. Not only that, but there's the smallest reference ever to Galaxy, to Super Mario Galaxy, which to those of you who don't know, Super Mario Galaxy is one of my favorite Marios ever. And I believe it's like a star, like the star from like Mario Galaxy, like that they captured from the Penguin Kingdom in the beginning. I think that's from like the that's a Galaxy reference right there. And
Probably, yeah.
and then I think there was like the star, like you know like the
The Warp Star?
I forget what they're called, like the Lumas or whatever they're called, like the
Yeah, Lumas. There's a Luma, and he's
Ye-
bent on death, killing, and the sweet release of death.
yeah, I know, like I feel like I
He's
know I saw
really
like a
unhinged.
Luma.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I saw like the Luma there. I'm like, yes, Galaxy reference, let's go.
Wait till you hear him speak. Oh god.
Who?
Oh god. Luma.
Oh,
He's an interesting person.
wait, they speak?
Yeah, he speaks like you'd think the Joker would speak if he had a girl voice changer.
Oh my gosh, that's gotta be
He
creepy.
speaks about death, killing, and more fun stuff.
Well, that's quite the character. I never
Yeah,
expected like
it's really funny.
I would never expect a Luma to speak about those
Yeah.
things above all characters.
hmm
Yeah. So, I guess like you mentioned like we mentioned like the Jack Black singing, which I think can lead perfectly into the next question, which was, what did you think of the acting overall, like in the movie? Like, did you think that certain characters like didn't do like a good job in the acting? Did they overdo some stuff?
Okay.
Should like other like voice actors do like certain parts instead of the character that they did?
I actually thought it was really good. I honestly, after the first minute, forgot Chris Pratt voiced Mario. I literally just thought it was like a Mario voice actor. Like that's like if Mario didn't speak like with like the Italian Charles Martinet like voice, I
Hmm.
think that's what he'd sound like. Like it actually really worked. I forgot like that he was like the voice actor. Jack Black did amazing. I really loved him as Bowser.
Yeah, Jack Black
And
did
Taylor
amazing.
Joy did good as Peach. Toad was really funny. Toad was really funny. He was one of my favorites.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, I thought would be terrible. It actually was pretty good.
All right, yeah. I mean, I've heard like a lot of like positive things about the voice actors. I genuinely thought that when I heard that like Chris Pratt was gonna be voicing as Mario, I was genuinely like concerned because like I thought, oh man, it's gonna be a bad movie. He's not gonna like portray Mario like as Mario well. So that was like my biggest fear of all. But like
Yeah,
you
I was a
said,
little bit afraid of that also.
yeah,
Except like he did really well. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I was like pretty shocked at like all like the positivity. Like in the trailer, like I heard like the scene where it's like Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. I'm like, oh
Oh
no,
yeah,
this is
oh
not
yeah, that
good.
was not good.
Yeah, but I don't think that line made it into the final movie. I don't think.
Did not.
Yeah, it did not make that. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. So like I think they really did like put like, a lot of care and attention into this movie, which I am genuinely like fully appreciated of. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
But do you think it's like any acting that was bad, or like do you think everything was like overall solid?
Okay, so like not really bad acting, but like I wish Charles Martinet he had like three lines,
Yeah.
and two of them were right next to each other. Like I really wish they did it more. It was a cute little Easter egg at the beginning and a cute little Easter egg at the end.
Hmm.
I really wish like he didn't fit into the story, like the character he portrays. Like he doesn't fit into the movie as like his own character.
Hmm.
Best they could do, but like kind of wish like they did something else, something more with him.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, I mean, like Charles Martinet, like with his Italian accent voice. I don't know if it would have made the movie better or worse if he did Mario. I don't know, honestly.
It might have made it. It would definitely made it different.
Different, definitely. But again, we can only speculate at this point. I mean, Mario really has like never talked in the game before. I mean, like sure in like the in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show he talked, and I think I like his voice acting honestly in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. I don't know who did that voice. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
Charles Martinet or not, but his voice acting in the Super Show, the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, was pretty good. I like that one a lot. But did you also know that there was like another Mario movie in like the 19 something in the 1900s?
Oh yeah. Is it the Wizard?
I don't know. It was like the
I've
Koopas
heard
look
of it.
so weird. Like the Koopas look scary.
So I think there's actually multiple. There's one called The Wizard, which is just this story about a kid who's got performance anxiety or something like that, and at the end it just shows footage of Mario 3 before it was released.
Mm-hmm.
And but then there's also like that one movie where Bowser has like a weird tongue.
Yeah, I think it's like the one with like the
Everyone's seen
weird
that.
tongue, cause like
Yeah, everyone's seen that clip.
the Koopas look scary. I think or something like that. Like Bowser looks like a little lizard. Like it's scary.
Yeah.
People like hated that movie so much, and like I guess when people heard there was like gonna be another Mario movie, they were scared because like they had like a bad experience before with like the other one with like the weird Koopas and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess like again, this movie was received very well. So I think the Illumination, the people who made this, was able to like redeem themselves pretty well and show that Mario can be like a really great movie sensation. So I guess like another weird question, and like this is more speculative. Do you think there's room for like a Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 or something like that, like a
Oh,
continuation of this?
100%, 100%. They will have to pull some like there has to be like a good plot point to make it happen. Because like
Yes.
they didn't really. I'm not gonna like spoil what happens at the end. They didn't really like. There was no definitive like this movie can't go any farther. The entire storyline is finished. No, it's just like
It's
the problem
open.
that was introduced in that movie is now
So
solved.
yeah.
It's like they could so easily make another like worse villain. Like I don't know, like they could so easily make Bowser Jr. come in and like revive or Bowser, like yeah, something like that. I'm not gonna say specifics, but like bring Bowser back or something like that.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
Reintroduce him, and then it'll be like a tag team thing.
Yeah. I mean like from
I
like
think
the
that'd be
way
good.
that yeah, from like the way this like movie was like received, like really well received, I can really see like a Super Mario Bros. Movie 2 like down the road.
Yeah, 100%. Not in the next 2 years though. I don't think.
No, not in the next 2 years, unfortunately, but
Maybe 3 or 4, maybe
yeah,
even 5.
3 or 4
But
could
like,
probably be.
I think it probably will happen. I
Yeah,
definitely want you.
yeah, I really do want another Mario movie because, like, again, I love Mario. Like, he's my a huge part of my childhood, and I think he's your part of your childhood as well. So,
Yeah.
again, it's amazing. But I don't know. They could also like bring like other characters that like from other Mario games or like enemies because like I don't know if you ever heard of like the Mario Dream Team ones where Bowser's actually like a good guy, and like they fight like
Oh,
another
I've
thing.
that's the Mario and Luigi series, right?
Yeah,
I see. I played that one. I forget which one it was, but one of the ones on the DS. I
yeah,
think it was
yeah.
Dream Team. Actually, was that what the one where Luigi was asleep?
Oh yeah, like Dream Team, I think it's
Yeah.
called.
I think yeah, I really those enemies are kind of cool. They only really had Koopas, Goombas, paratroopers.
Mm-hmm.
They had Spikies or Spinies,
It's
but they're
Spikies.
not ever called Spinies. They're called like he literally says whatever those things are in the trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish they had like Monty Mole and like Boom Boom Pom Pom.
Yeah, I know. But speaking of like enemies,
Yeah,
I remember the wedding scene. Like again, I didn't see the movie, but like I know some clips.
yeah.
I like how in the wedding scene, King Boo and King Babam are there. It's a nice
Yes,
touch.
yes. It's
Yeah,
a fun little thing. I think King Boo's from a multitude of games, but I think King Bob-omb's only from 64.
yeah, he's primarily from
Maybe.
64.
Primarily, okay. I think he's in something else. I know he's in, I know he makes a cameo in, Super Mario Party. But, yeah, it's definitely a thing that's interesting. You definitely get to see, like, a bunch of things. You also get to see Spike. Like, not Spike, the guy that, like, throws, like, the spiky rolling things. But, like, Spike from like the original Mario games, like the construction guy.
Oh, I don't think I've ever. I think I've heard of him, but I can't remember
I've
who he
heard of him
looks like.
literally once, but he's a important character at the beginning.
Oh, well, again, I have to watch the movie to verify all these things.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Trust me, I only spit facts and information. Don't check.
all right. You know what? I trust in you. I trust you.
Thank
But
you. I
yeah,
trust me too.
again, like I'm saying this a lot, but like it's a recurring theme in the movie. Like the small touches really do add up
Yeah,
to make something
100%.
incredible.
Yeah, you see a bunch of like the movie will often switch to like a 2D perspective, like on purpose.
Oh,
Like
really?
it'll still be like 3D animated, but like you'll see like the side of cities, and they'll be like running from left to right.
That's
But
actually
like,
so
so it's like
cool.
2D but 3D. But yeah, it's super duper cool. It's like a little obstacle course. It almost like some of the scenes look like if they were like really highly edited Mario Run footage.
Really?
Like it looks like if you put a green screen in the back of Mario Run and like made Mario look super clean, it looks really cool. It was a super cool experience seeing that.
Wow, that's actually so cool.
Yeah.
But you know, a little small speculation here. Do you think there'd be like a Luigi and like haunted house movie, like a more horror themed Mario movie?
Ooh. Okay, so I frankly think Luigi could have played a much bigger role. I know they didn't want because I think they would have gotten a ton of backlash if Peach was just damsel in distress again.
Yeah,
I was like, that's not great now. But like, Luigi was like, I wish
not
he did more, right?
yeah. So
Like, I wish he was more involved. I could totally see like, the second Mario movie being like a Luigi movie. I'd be less interested in it rather than a Mario Bros. Movie 2. But
yeah,
like, I'd be less interested in it, but like it'd still probably be cool. They need to do some work on it. Like they probably need to make like something better than King Boo as like a boss or something like that. As like the final thing. Because you've seen King Boo. But that might be a fun way to introduce this stuff. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a movie honestly with like King Boo in it. You know, like
Yeah.
him being the main character and like him like
That would be
capturing
true.
Mario.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah, but another thing, this would be like a great transition, but like Luigi, I heard like they felt like didn't get enough screen time. I don't know if you can agree with that.
So like I don't know how much you've seen about Luigi, but like he's really like I think in all the trailers he's kind of portrayed like Peach almost like
Yeah, he's
okay?
like he's the one who needs help
And
in
in the
this
movie
case.
he literally is like Peach. He's like this thing you save.
Yeah,
But like and that can be told from all like the trailers and stuff. I really think he could have done more. Honestly, like he was really funny like in the beginning when he was like introduced and stuff. He's like the counterpart to Mario and like really different than like in the games and stuff. Really
yeah,
portrayed as like the nervous, like very careful.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, Luigi, like you said, portrays like nervous and careful, and like the opposite of Mario. But like, I guess that nervous and careful could lead to like the the Luigi Mansion maybe movie. But again, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that's like a
Yeah, he did.
whole
I think he had a flashlight. He did not have
the
the
vacuum,
poltergeist. I think that's what's
the
called.
poltergeist.
He had
Yeah,
a flashlight though.
yeah. Wow. I mean,
Mhm.
again, small throwback to Luigi Mansion,
Yep,
but
yep.
we'll have to see what
He
like
did. Yeah,
they do with like the next movie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's
Very
like
cool.
endless possibilities of like the movies they can make with Mario because there's so many Mario games out there that
Yeah.
it's just incredible.
Hmm.
So I don't know if I asked this already to you, but is there anything that you did not like at all? Like you wish was like completely like gone from the movie? Like anything you wish was like
Okay.
gone?
Let me think. I need a second to think here.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah,
um,
yeah. No worries. Like
I
again,
think I really enjoyed like. I think they were too shallow on some points.
yeah.
Mario Kart, they actually work it really well into the story.
Oh
Like
yes,
it's
Rainbow
actually
Road. I do remember that.
really well worked into the story. Like there's a real plot reason. Like it's good. I wish they went more in depth on it. It's like I wish they like made more Mario Kart-ish aspects to it because it was kind of just like Mario movie aspects with like a little bit of stuff in it. But it was Mario Kart was a cool little thing. I wish there was more of like this isn't a spoiler because like you can like see in all like the trailers. There's like a key problem that needs to be solved in the movie. Like you can see that like okay, here's the problem that they're gonna
Yeah,
solve by the end.
I know that Luigi's captured. We all know this by
Yeah,
the
like
trailers.
that's the main problem. But like every other small mini problem, this isn't really a spoiler, but like it gets solved way too quickly. Like there's no tension, there's no like build up to like the small problems, like the insignificant ones.
Yeah, yeah,
I think they could have like if the movie was just a half an hour longer, I think it could have been so much more interesting with like characters like originally don't do what they really do. Like they like go against something or something like that.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. You know.
They just had more time, they could have done that. Things were
Ye-
solved too quickly.
Yeah. So basically, like more detail with like the problems. What you're trying to say?
Yeah,
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 yeah. I understand that. Yeah. I guess they want to like keep it, like really short because like they want to keep it like a whole like family friendly movie in the way or like a family movie.
Yeah. There was a lot of kids in the theater when I saw it, and I saw it like a few days after it came out.
Yeah, yeah. So I can see why they like made it like really short and simple.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, is there anything like that like you want to add to this? Because like, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure. I think that it was a good movie. I think
mhm.
it was a good movie. It was enjoyable. All that. I would definitely like watch. I would definitely like recommend it to anyone who hasn't watched it. You should 100% watch it. It's a great experience. The
Mhm.
music is great. If that soundtrack ever comes out, that's a great soundtrack to get your hands on. It's really
Oh,
good.
I was about to ask you. Yeah, the music. Yeah, music is like
Yeah.
a major part of Mario. Like, there's like
Oh,
so many soundtracks of
music is all
Mario.
remixed. It's all remixed. It's crazy. Like there's remixed underwater themes. There's remixed city themes. There's remixed everything. It's really cool. All done like fully orchestrated. Super cool.
Wow. And like you mentioned like the maps of like the desert from Mario
Oh
Odyssey.
yes, yes. Like there's this scene where they're walking through a bunch of kingdoms and like everything is shown for 2 seconds. There's like Cheap Bridge, which we saw in the trailer.
Yeah,
There's like the desert, obviously, like for like the 2 seconds.
I
And this
know.
isn't a spoiler 'cause they don't go to any of like the places.
Yeah.
I think there's New Donk. I said earlier.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Was the girl from New Donk there? I'm just curious.
The Pauline.
I don't know, like the lady that sings. Was she there?
Oh yeah. Pauline, the mayor. Okay, so yes, but she's in the movie, but not in New Donk. It's trust me, you're gonna love the inclusion of Pauline. You'll love where she's placed.
Oh, okay,
It's
all
in
right.
the
I'm not
first
gonna.
part of the movie. It's in like the first like half of the movie. It's really funny.
I'm not gonna ask, but like, her
But
not
like
being in New Donk just
you're gonna
sounds
love
weird to
it.
me.
Anyone who does know Pauline, please look up Pauline. Watch the movie. You'll love it.
I'll save it for myself. But, like, the idea of her not being in New Donk just sounds weird to me. But again, I don't want any spoilers.
She's featured, just not New Donk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just sounds a little off to me that she's not featured in New
Yeah,
Donk where she was like
but
originally
yeah,
at.
but she keeps like she's pretty similar. Trust me in that.
Okay, I'll trust you.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
All right, all right, all right. I'll just stop. I'll just stop. Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you think of the character designs? Cause like character,
Oh yeah. So like I'm Mario right now. Like I'm actually the Mario actor. I'm actually what they use to like base it off of. So
Yeah.
like
I'll actually
I
disagree.
thought
I think
they
my
did like
character is Mario right there.
hi Mario, I'm Mario.
Yeah.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Wait,
So
wait. Where's the? Which one's which?
which one's which? I'm the stunt double, sorry. But I think they did Mario. They had to make Mario and Luigi look different, so they made Mario a little bit pudgier and Luigi a little bit taller and skinnier. I
Hmm.
like that. Liked how they did Peach. I thought it did. I was a fan of how they did everything. Toad was like very well. Like I really liked how they transitioned him into 3D. I
All
was a big
right.
fan.
Yeah. All right. I mean, Toad was like always in 3D. I'm pretty sure like the 3D Mario games as well.
Yeah, I like how they made him like an actual like thing. Like it's like a hat and stuff like that stuff.
Oh, so like Toad's more developed, you mean?
Yeah, like his whole like character look and like they go into like the whole Toad stuff, like the whole Toad Town. If you've ever played like
Captain Toad?
the Mario and Luigi games, like
Oh.
there's stuff similar to Toad Town.
Oh, yeah.
It's really cool. Toads actually have like a backstory and they have like they kind of backstory.
I mean, like again, like backstories are like very like glossed over in this movie. So
Yeah, it's synonymous with Peach. Peach is also a little bit glossed over, but that's pretty cool.
I feel like many things are like glossed over, which again we already mentioned
Yeah.
before, but
A little bit short.
maybe they get like more detail in like a Mario movie too. Who knows?
Huh.
Yeah. So from what we've talked about so far, it sounds already like a great movie to watch and just like overall like
It's
a positive
great movie. I'd
experience.
100% recommend it.
Yeah, and
100%.
I was just by like all like the reviews of it or whatever, and like how like it's been well received and all that kind of stuff. So again, I feel like it's a really great movie with like nice like small minuscule like throwbacks. You know what I mean? It's like older Mario
Yeah, I think
games.
that the Mario movie is more Mario than the Sonic movie is to Sonic.
Yeah, really. I mean like
Like if I would choose between them, I'd pick Mario movie any day.
yeah, Mario movie just is like more true to like what Mario is. Like I feel like
Yeah.
one fear that many people may have had is like they would have turned like Mario into like something completely different than what
It just
it's
dude.
portrayed as.
Yeah, like just make him dude and make him solve a problem, not Mario related.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it would have technically been a Mario movie.
Yeah, and I mean like they really did like a great movie. They were able to somehow combine like make it like family friendly in a way, but at the same time make sure like they paid tribute to fans, and like
Yep.
and like if fans watched it, they would like catch on with like the small references, and like it just shows like people who produced this took the time and really like cared about like their audience,
Uh-huh.
which I think is just an A plus, and that's something that should be like really like commended and well respected. So kudos to the people who made that. It's really like impressive. It's incredible. So is there anything else you want to discuss? Because I'm really tapped out on questions, or if anything you want to add on.
I don't have too much else. I just recommend if you haven't watched it, please do. It's a great movie. Great movie. Just please watch it.
All right. And I'm out of questions, so I think we're gonna end off here. So Brian, thank you so much for coming on this podcast. I hope to have you again on a podcast like video on my channel, or I don't know, maybe we can like play a game together. I don't know. Hopefully we can be like
100%. Let us know down in the comments if you'd like to see us do another episode of this with a similar topic, or if you'd like to see us do a game together. Suggest a game in the comments.
yeah, just in the comments down below. It was great to collaborate with you. I hope to collaborate with you sooner and frequently, you know, just to like
Yep.
have all this hype, you know. It's always good to collaborate with other content creators, just like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just an experience overall.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
anyway, I think we have to wrap it off here. Thank you so much for watching, and Brian and I
Thank you.
will see you on the next video. And before I leave, make sure you subscribe to Brian. The link to his channel will be in the description below. And without further ado, we will both see you all in the next video. Take care. Peace. Adios.